Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a discussion video for you. Today I want to discuss what your knife says about you. You know, they say that your clothes make a statement that people are going to look at you and pass judgment based on what you're wearing. And my clothes probably say, you know, I like to carry a bunch of useless junk around. And they also clearly say that I have terrible fashion sense. And your gear kind of does the same thing. Your gear makes a statement. You know, like wearing a watch means that you probably don't know how a cell phone works and or you're old. All right. What about your single most important gear item, your knife? What does your knife say about you? These are two knives that I carry an awful lot, and they are huge and probably mean that I am compensating for something, my small intellect. And so what I want to do is go ahead and work my way through a bunch of different popular knives and make some commentary on them, all in good fun. I would absolutely invite you guys to participate down below. Try to be as funny as possible. And if there's a bunch of great comments down there, I may have to do a follow-up video just to share those comments and have a good laugh with everybody. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm not even going to try with these two knives. So they're just not very common knives. I tried to stick with knives that, you know, you would probably see around. And one of the most common knives that you're going to run across with people carrying knives is going to be the Rat Model 1. So what does the Rat Model 1 say? If you're carrying a Rat Model 1, it says that you got into knives 10 years ago and you don't know about Civivi or CJRB. All right, what about the Para 2? Of all the EDC knives out there, the Para 2 is definitely one of the most well-known, one of the most popular, and a Para 2 also says, look, I'm too cool and too well-informed to care about good looks or blade-to-handle ratio. The Para 3 says, you clearly don't watch enough of my videos to know that it's just a too small version of the Para 2. What about the Kershaw Blur? Well, the Kershaw Blur also means you got into knives about 10 years ago, and you probably give Nut and Fancy way too much credit. Let's move over to ZT and pick on the ZT fans for a little bit. If you carry a zero tolerance 0562, by the way, which is probably one of the best ZTs. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by my serious love of knives here. You wanted a Hinderer, but you just couldn't swing it. All right, so there you go. There's my zero tolerance 0562. If you carry a Benchmade Griptilian, which I don't have here, but I do have the better version, which is the Benchmade Super Freak. By the way, guys, what do you guys think is going to come out next? So this is the M4 Super Freak. I suspect there'll be a full-size S90V Super Freak coming up. But back to the main point of my video, if you carry a Benchmade Griptilian, it means you get all your good knives from Bass Pro, not Walmart. And if you carry a 940, it means you get all your good knives from Bass Pro and you wanted to spend way too much money. If you carry a SOG knife, I don't have any SOGs here with me, but I'll roll in a couple of pictures. It means that you're very forgiving and kind-hearted and generous because after the last 10 models you've had with Blade Play, you're still willing to give them another chance. And that's really pre-2019. If it's post-2019, you are really giving them another chance because you've seen they've had some decent models and you're hoping against hope that they have turned the corner. What about the Cold Steel Recon 1? If you carry a Cold Steel Recon 1, then you are definitely a tactical mall ninja, but you happen to be one with really, really good taste. Since it's a backlock related to that, if you carry a Buck 110, you might be a redneck. If you carry a Buck 110 Slim, either the standard or the Pro, you still might be a redneck. What about Sebenza? If you carry a 21 or a 31 or an Nkosi, it means you like expensive knives, but you don't want any of those expensive features or materials. All right, if you carry an XM18 on the other hand, that means you finally upgraded your zero tolerance 0562. If you carry a Spyderco Endura, you just wanted a folding kitchen knife. What about a Koenig Arius? If you carry a Koenig Arius, it just simply means one thing, and that is you spend too much money on knives. Lucky you. If you carry a Holt Spectre, that means you spend way, way, way too much money on knives. And if you carry a Grimsmo Norseman, that means you spend way too much money on ugly knives. If you carry a Spyderco Delica, you just need to get a paring knife, and you probably watch too much Nick Shabazz. If you carry a Bradford Guardian, which I don't happen to have here, but again, I'll roll one in. You want to EDC a fixed blade, but you don't want your friends to know. If you carry a Lion Steel M4, which happens to be my all-time favorite fixed blade, you don't want good heat treatment, and you don't know about metallurgy. Moving on, if you carry a zero tolerance 0300, you watch NCIS. And if you carry a 0308, you like the 300 but wanted something just a little bit cooler. If you carry a Microtech Halo or any Microtech OTF, then you spent $500 on a gas station knife. If you carry a SOCOM, you should have bought a Recon 1. If you carry anything from TRM, that means you have blazing fast internet, faster than all your friends and all of us other knife junkies. If you carry a Spyderco Shaman, which I don't happen to have here, but I do happen to have the other knife in question here. If you carry a Spyderco Shaman, you wanted an 8010 but built by Spyderco. And if you carry a Spyderco Amalgam, you wanted a Recon 1, but built by Spyderco. If you carry a Mora Companion, that means you can make a fire and a shelter in any conditions. Doesn't matter where or what or who's around or how awkward it may be. Finally, if you carry an M-Tech, everyone feels sorry for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Didn't want to make this too long. There are many, many more that we could get into, and this list could go on for a long time, and I hope that down in the comments it does. Wanted to thank all of you for watching. I want to wish all of you a great 2021, and just let me warn you that I'm sure there'll be many, many great knives in 2021. I'm sure there'll be many big problems in 2021 if you're hoping for somehow this perfect perfect dream year to follow up the misery that has been 2020. Don't hold your breath, because this is real life and it's not always awesome. In the end, thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing, for commenting, especially for checking out those channel sponsors, White Mountain Knives, Southern Edge Knife Works, and I'm going to do this even though I'm not supposed to. I want to thank them, DLT Trading. It's been great being partners with all of these guys, and I look forward to other cool stuff to come up with that will be coming as a result of those partnerships in 2021. We'll talk to you soon.